In this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the 4-7-8 method of deep breathing so that you can lower your blood pressure, lower your heart rate, reduce anxiety, and get better sleep. I mean, who the hell wouldn't want that, right? I'm going to show you how easy this is and how well you can incorporate this into your life. One of the major problems I see with patients is a lot of people have anxiety. A lot of people are crippled by the stress that they feel. They don't have any outlet. And then it starts to really damage their body. They start to get high blood pressure. Their heart rate is higher than normal. And pretty soon before you know it, you end up having a stroke or a heart attack. I can't tell you how many patients I've had, young people that have already had strokes. Now, who knows the reason why it's so rampant now, but it's time to start taking control of our lives. And deep breathing has been practiced for just billions of years, right? As methods to control our own physiology. So this is how simple it is. You inhale for 4 seconds, you hold your breath for 7 seconds, and then you exhale for 8. Now, there are ways to make it work better. And those ways are breathing in through your nose. If you breathe in through your nose, then your body starts to stimulate, or the breathing starts to stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, particularly a nerve called the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve means wandering nerve, and it comes out of your brainstem, comes down the front of your neck and goes to 2/3 of your digestive tract, as well as many organs, including your heart, which is exactly how you lower your heart rate and lower your blood pressure. Now, if you breathe in through your nose, you could either exhale through your mouth or exhale through your nose as well. Whatever floats your boat, I would recommend trying to do it just through the nose. The reason why is it not only stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, but it will also help stimulate your body to produce more of a gas inside the arteries called nitric oxide. And this gas allows your blood vessels to expand and become more pliable. And that's the mechanism, or another mechanism, of how it lowers blood pressure. So when you're doing this, you could do it standing, you could do it seated. But if you do it lying down, what you can do is put your hands on your belly and do it in such a way that when you inhale, you do belly breathing. So you don't want to lift with your chest, although that works, but you could do it with belly breathing and it will work even better for the benefits of lowering stress, lowering anxiety, getting better sleep. But regardless of whether you breathe through your chest or your belly, you're still going to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. You're still going to be creating nitric oxide. So you don't have to say that there's only one way to do this. You have to experiment and try it in ways that help yourself. Let's get started. Here's how you do it. For a slow count of 4, about 4 seconds, you're going to inhale through the nose. Now hold for 7. Now exhale for 8. It's that simple. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do this for about 5 minutes. Now when you start doing the math, 4 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, you realize you're only breathing 3 times a minute. So in the period of 5 minutes, you're only taking in 15 deep breaths. This is important because many people will say, well, wait, you're hyperventilating. Hyperventilating is fast, shallow breathing that stimulates your sympathetic nervous system, not your parasympathetic nervous system. Hyperventilating does not create nitric oxide. Hyperventilating will keep you awake. Hyperventilating will not help your anxiety. In fact, when you have anxiety attacks, what are people doing? Hyperventilating. So this is the exact opposite. Now, how often should you do this type of deep breathing? I'm going to say at least once a day. That's what I tell patients to get them started so they can develop the habit of finding a time during the day when they relax, they give themselves 5 minutes of relaxation and do deep breathing. But you can certainly do it more if you find benefit. It's not something you do all day long. It's something you do at periodic intervals to help with all these problems. The best time to do this type of deep breathing, if you're going to pick one, is right before you go to bed. And the reason why is because, again, for the same benefits, lowers heart rate, lowers blood pressure, helps anxiety, helps stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, helps stimulate nitric oxide. These are all things that will help you fall asleep at night. So if you do this in bed, lying on your back, hands on the belly, belly breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose for 4 seconds, 7 seconds hold, 8 seconds exhalation, you'll be amazed at what happens to your health. Now, if you'd like to learn more about developing more nitric oxide in your body, then watch this video right here. Click this box and watch that one, because it's going to amaze you. If you start doing more natural methods of helping yourself, you're going to be much better off.